everybody, it's the Warhipster here, coming at you with another Contrast Plus painting tutorial, and today we are returning to Age of Sigmar and the Mortal Realms. Yes, taking a little holiday from Armageddon. Because what we've got is we've got the all-new Lord of Hysteria from the Hedonites of Slaanesh, and I really like this model. I think it's cool. It's oddly large, which is something. But a massive thank you goes to Games Workshop, who sent me this one early to build up and paint with all of you. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So, he's been primed in grey Seer. The colour we're going to be using first is a roughly 1-to-1 mix of Contrast Medium, Lahmian Medium, Lahmian Medium and Guilliman Flesh. We're going to be applying this over top of all of the skin. With that Guilliman Flesh all applied, we then take some Sigvald Burgundy. And we're going to apply this over top of this tassel just here on the weapon. And we're also going to apply this over the top of the inside layer of all of the cloth. With all that Sigvald Burgundy applied, we're then going to take some Black Legion. And we're going to apply this over pretty much all of the remaining soft details, but including one harder detail, which is the shoulders as well. So we're applying this over top of the leather stuff. We're applying this over top of the outside of the cloth. The joints in the armour. And we're also applying this over top of his hooves. So with all of that Black Legion applied, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Retributor Armour. We're going to be applying this over pretty much the vast majority of the model. So we're going to be applying this over top of all of the armour, over the top of all the jewellery, and over the top of the sort of decorative bits of the weapon, such as the pommel and this sort of bit here. It's quite a lot of gold, really. And you'll notice on the box art it is significantly brighter than Retributor Armour. But this is going to lay the foundation for later. And so with all of that Retributor Armour applied, we are then going to take some thinned down Leadbelcher. We're going to apply this over the top of all of our remaining details. So with that all done, we're now going to add some shades. And we're going to start with some Druchii Violet. I'm going to use this over top of all the gold and all the burgundy. And with all that Druchii Violet applied, we are then going to take some Nuln Oil. And we're going to apply this over top of all of the silver and all of the black. So with those shades all applied, our Lord of Hysteria is now at what I would call a Warhipster battle ready. However, we're of course not going to leave him there. We're going to take him to the next level. We're going to do this by adding some layers and some highlights. Now, first one of these is going to be right back to the beginning where we started. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some Flayed One Flesh. And what we're going to do is going to thin this down just a little bit more than we would normally, sort of 3 or 4 parts water. It's not quite a full glaze, but it is just that little bit thinner. I'm going to use this to relayer all of his skin, just avoiding any of the recesses where our Guilliman Flesh has settled. So with all of that Flayed One Flesh applied, we are then going to highlight the muscles with some thinned down Pallid Wych flesh. So with that all done, we are now going to take some thinned down pink horror. I'm going to use this to highlight all of our burgundy areas. So with that pink horror all applied, our next colour is going to be some thinned down Sotek Green. I'm going to use this to highlight the wrap of the weapon. And with that Sotek Green all applied, for all of our other black details, what we're going to do is going to take some thinned down Dawnstone. I'm going to use this to highlight the other black details. And so with that all done, we're now going to take some thinned down Liberator Gold. And we're going to use this to relayer all the gold. We want this to be really, really bright. Now there's the occasional little bit where we're just going to be adding a highlight. For example, around the weapon. We actually want that to be a little bit warmer. But for the rest of it, what we want to do is we just want to, as I say, fully relayer all the armor panels and various bits of decoration. With all that Liberator Gold, as you can see, he's, well, very, very shiny now. What we're going to do is very similarly with the silver, is we're going to take some thinned down Leadbelcher this time. I'm going to use this to relayer the helmet. Again, just avoiding the recesses. But what we're also going to do here is we're just going to relayer the cutting edges of the weapon. And so with that all done, we're then going to take some thinned down Stormhost Silver. And we're going to use this to highlight, well, all of the silver, but we're also going to use this to spot highlight the gold. And so with that all done, to finish him off, we're going to take some Terradon Turquoise and we're going to apply this over top of all the gems scattered around the model. And there we have it, base all complete, and our Lord of Hysteria is now finished. And I didn't realise until I actually sat down to edit this one just how quick it went. Did this right in the middle of a heat wave, so I'm really pleased with this one. Actually, I think it's very effective as a final result, and it's just actually quite simple to do. Probably makes the Murderdash Painbringers a little bit more interesting. We'll have to see. I do want to do them. If you enjoyed this video, you love the channel and you'd like to support me further, you absolutely can do so by heading to patreon.com/warhipster, just like all of these wonderful, amazing people have done. And alternatively, you could become a YouTube channel member by clicking on the join button below, exactly like these fabulous folks have done, scrolling up on the screen before you. There are so many of you out there that it really takes my breath away, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you do, as without you I wouldn't be able to keep making these Contrast Plus videos. And if you really like this video and you want to send me a little thanks, just click on the thanks button just below this video. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and to make sure you stay up to date, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Happy wargaming.